Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision. Hey, everybody, it's Char and Sunny, and we're back from our holiday. We were gone for 4 weeks, my goodness, and we were in Michigan, and we were in Mexico. And no, Sunny wasn't in Mexico, but I told him all about where he's from and the Chihuahua place and everything. But anyway, I'm so happy to be back. I missed being on live. So thank you guys for being so patient watching the repeats. And I know when they say call in and then we're not there to call in. So today is live, except for the dead people I'm going to be talking to later. So you can call in later and I will take your calls, and I look forward to reading for you guys. But first, I have somebody here who's an expert with color. She does color therapy for kids. Think about it. Color is energy. When I did my chakra therapy tape, it's like each chakra resonates with a color and a musical note. And so I know sometimes like I don't want to wear black. I just want to wear something to cheer me up. And so we're going to learn more about this because this lady's pretty special because she's got all these letters after her name, which is ASIDC. Okay, I'm going to have her tell you. Ladies and gentlemen, Denise Turner, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Char. I am so happy to be here.
I'm thrilled.
And I knew I was in the right place because the color place is right across the way.
It is?
Technicolor.
Oh, Technicolor.
So I knew it was in the right location.
Wait. I don't know where to start first. So you're an award-winning interior designer and colorist.
Yes.
So how did you get into this?
Well, I've always loved color. I am an artist first, and I enjoy color. I love the vibration off the color.
Oh, see, that makes perfect sense.
Right.
So each color has an energy to it.
Yes, it does.
And a healing energy, like blue is healing.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
Green is...
It's also healing.
It's also healing and money, right?
Right.
Pink is love. Red
Pink
is
is
love.
love.
Is red love too?
Well, it depends on what kind of love you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, red it stimulates the adrenal glands.
So you're an interior designer, but
Yes.
you really have a spiritual edge to you.
Yes, I do.
Wow. So do you do feng shui when you do your
I have
color?
that as my background. When I do feng shui, I don't use the traditional Chinese nuances.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use color because color has this vibration because not all people want the Chinese elements in their environments.
Oh, I never thought of that.
So color is a fix.
And color is universal.
Absolutely.
You know, I had somebody work for me once who was very good with color, and he would feel color. He was an artist as well.
Yes.
He should have stuck to being an artist and not run my office, but that's another story. But he would feel color.
Yeah, everyone can feel color.
And
I would say practically everyone with a little bit of training they could.
And also, some people see color more brilliantly than others.
Right.
Is that you?
I do. It depends on if I'm looking at a person, it depends on how clean that person's auric field is or their chakra systems are.
Do you dream in color?
Sometimes.
So, okay, so you won these. Okay, you wrote this book
Yes.
called Color Therapy for Kids. Can we pull that up, Tony, please? By the way, Tony, I missed you.
I missed you too.
It's not good. It's too long, a whole month. But thank you for playing my repeats and stuff.
Of course.
I have like a 15-pound change in each one of my shows. But color therapy for kids. Okay,
Yes.
you wrote this, but I read something earlier today. Tell us about your son.
My son, when he was around 18, he went down a slippery slope. Went from a drug abuse situation to a suicide attempt. And all that led to a couple weeks into a psychiatric ward, which is, I mean, for a mom who's a clairvoyant, that's a really scary place.
Wow.
And from there, when they released him, they said it basically prepared me for the worst. And I kept saying, thank you for your opinion, because I didn't believe that he was actually damaged goods. I mean, he had all these professionals in a nice way saying he was damaged and just take him home and do what you can with him. So they gave us a stack of prescriptions, which I never filled. First of all, one of them out of the 5 was like $800. Who can afford that on a monthly?
Oh my God! Medication is ridiculous. Prescriptions are ridiculous.
Absolutely. So I brought him home, and I used every healing modality that I knew of, and then I called in my troop of friends.
And you did a group healing?
Did a group healing, but we did more than that. I hired a psychologist who didn't prescribe drugs. We got him on a healing modality where he went through detoxification.
Oh.
So we detoxified him, put him on holistic modalities to help clean his body, to help heal his body,
To cleanse
him, to purify him
Did
through
he go-
nutrition.
through nutrition.
Nutrition, through meditation. He's a very spiritual guy anyway. And within 9 months, he was completely
But-
clear.
So you're a clairvoyant as well.
I am.
And do you see clients as well, or just use it mostly in your color therapy?
I use it mostly in the color therapy, but in business, it's a really great tool.
Yeah. Seriously, you have no idea how many people became millionaires because they came to me for readings, and I never thought about doing it for me. Not that I don't make a good living, touch wood, and all my clients, thank you for
Here's some
keeping me
part of
going and letting me help you, and I'm privileged and honored to read for everybody I read for. But, yeah, so you use it in your work.
I use it in my work.
Smart lady.
Use it in my work. It's a good way to size people up pretty fast.
Right?
Right?
Right? I mean, why sign a contract with someone that could be a problem?
So, okay, so you helped heal your own son.
Right. But at the time, I mean, I have been using color therapy and all these different energy healings throughout my life.
Right.
But when he went down the slippery slope, I jumped in and I used everything that I knew of.
That's fantastic.
But interestingly, when I was in the worst of it,
Right.
my clairvoyance shut off. So I'm not sure if that was Spirit's way of saying, you know what, you've seen enough. I'm not, well, you could tell me that one, but.
Well, do you want me to tell you what I think?
Yeah, what do you think it was?
I feel,
Uh-huh.
I could be wrong.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I know everything.
Uh-huh.
I'm not always right, but I'm never wrong.
Uh-huh.
I feel he had some kind of trickster energies around him
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
in the energetic world, because there's good and evil in the energetic
Oh,
world.
Yes.
And I feel that your angels were protecting you because you would have given up your everything to save your own child. You would have given up your almost
Pretty much.
not knowing, given up your spirit, your soul,
Oh,
whatever.
that's a great perspective.
So I feel your angels just cut it off because they said, okay, no more spiritual stuff. Because if you're an open door and you're so desperate to heal,
Right.
you could unintentionally bring in the lower levels that were causing him to take drugs, to drink, or whatever it is, or want to commit suicide.
Right. That makes sense.
because we all have guardian angels and spirit guides, and that's why protection is so important.
Absolutely.
White light protection is so important, and to send the negative away. I always, we have a prayer that we say, anything in, near, around, or about us that is not of light, go back to where you came from, and you got to really mean it.
Right.
Because, we put people in white lights, and then in a mirrored egg, and then you can put your loved ones in that. Like, I put myself in one in the morning, then I put Sonny in one, and then I go down my list of all my loved ones. I'm there all morning meditating, doing yoga. But it's important. And so my feeling is that your son had too much crap around him energetically. So you were being saved because you're a healer.
Right.
And you're a helper. And look at what you've done. You've written this beautiful book. Tell us about the book.
Well, I wrote this book for all the parents who weren't sure, or who have experienced other problems like this, or parents who just want to be good parents.
Right.
Who are not aware of all these different healing modalities that are not connected to the pharmaceutical industry.
Mm-hmm.
These are no harm healing modalities.
So you're preaching to the choir, because I
Right.
go to healers. So tell us one example.
Okay, so one example, it's all about color therapy.
Okay.
It's all about color therapy, and it's not just strictly color therapy where we lay beautiful stones on people, or we put silk on people, or shine light on people, which are the traditional, shine light with color are the traditional healing modalities for color therapy. This takes it a little bit further. I mean, it'd be great if we could do that all the time, but we can't just lay on a bed all the time. We have to get up and move. So I've incorporated with the clothing, with the environment, because being an interior designer, I've always worked with the paints and the colors.
And that's what the book is. Like,
yes.
So, like, if somebody's depressed,
right,
what do you tell them?
Bring it. Well, each person's different, so it's not like there's a one-shot deal for each color.
Oh, not one size fits all.
Not one size fits all, but you can. If someone's depressed, you could lean towards the warmer colors.
What are those?
Typically, like in the yellows and the oranges and the reds. But if someone is really depressed, they may not like that. They may have too much stimulation already in their life. So something as simple as like neutrals and browns and just very calming colors. Mm-hmm. Like as if you were to walk out into the sand on the beach.
Right. And that's calming.
That's calming.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then what if somebody's like, what about changing someone's attitude if they're negative, or?
If they're negative, it kind of depends on what's going on with them too. Typically the warmer colors are good, but then you also need to kind of know what's stirring up that negativity.
Oh, so you go deeper to figure out what it is.
You kind of have to, because I'll even muscle test them. I'll take out a
You
paint.
do applied kinesiology?
I do with the paint Fandex.
Do you guys know what that is? Applied kinesiology?
I should have brought that.
So you put your arm out. I mean, everybody does it differently,
Right, but I use the arm, yeah.
My doctor's Dr. Jeffrey Nussbaum, Dr. David Brownstein, and Dr. Jeff Fantish in Michigan, who keep me so well. God bless you guys. So, and Julie and Angela and everybody else in the office. But you put your arm out, and they do this thing where they balance you to make sure your body's balanced, right? And then you hold what it is that you want to know if it's good for you or not. And they press down on your arm, and if they can make your arm go down, then it's not good for you. If they can, right?
Right.
Am I saying it right?
Okay. Right. And it's interesting when I'll do this with people just to kind of test. And I go, okay, do you like this color green? Well, maybe not so much. And they literally go weak.
Okay, do you do it the way I said?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But instead of holding a beautiful little pooch in their hand, I have them hold the paint Fandex with the color on their chest.
Right.
And then I have them keep the arm out. Yes.
Right. Or if there's a medication, you can hold it, and they'll tell you if it's good for you or not.
Absolutely.
So the colors.
So we could do that with color. We could do that with paint chips.
That is really. What's your best color?
I'm a chameleon. Kind of depends on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have to be like,
I have to be non-biased.
yeah, because you're the healer, so you're
Right.
doing everything with the color.
Right.
So these people who come to have you do their homes, they don't always realize that you're helping heal them while you're doing the color.
No.
At all.
No, but a good interior designer would be able to do that anyway.
Should we talk about Donna Johansson for a second?
We can talk about Donna Johansson.
Donna Johansson is this lovely, lovely woman. She's like an angel on earth. She's like a walking goodness. She's all goodness. And she's the one who referred you to me.
Right.
And do you work with her?
You know, we used to. We were on committees. We were both presidents at different times of the American Society of Interior Designers.
The American Society of Interior Designers.
Right.
Do people come all over the world to?
We're both certified interior designers.
So do you have meetings?
They have meetings. Yeah, there's a lot that has to do with a lot that interior designers have to do, and a lot that they have to know when it comes to building codes and contracts and everything that goes with it.
If somebody's having a hard time sleeping,
Yes.
how do you figure out what color they need in their room, their bedroom?
Most people gravitate to the color blue for their bedrooms. In fact, that's the most common color that people paint their bedrooms in some hue of blue.
Really?
Yeah, because it slows down your heart rate, it calms you, it helps you drift off to sleep.
Huh. Does that mean a blanket should be blue too?
It could, because when it comes to your auric field is 3 to 5 feet away from you. Although yours is a lot bigger.
Can you see mine?
Yeah, you're right out here.
I am?
You're right out here.
What
You're
is it?
right out here. You're in good shape, girl.
I am?
You're in good shape.
Oh, I'm happy. Well, thank you.
So your auric field picks up all the colors around you. So when we bump into other people's energy, whether it be good or bad, we're affected, right?
Right.
So we're also affected by the colors that we come across.
And what do rainbows mean to you?
Happiness.
Right?
And what do they mean to you?
Good luck.
Good. Oh, that's a good luck. Yeah.
Like you get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and it means happiness too, but
Right.
also good luck.
That's true.
Right?
Right, because they're not that common.
So, we answered some of these questions that you wrote so kindly. Thank you. Can you color therapy a space for individuals who are nonverbal autistic?
Right. So
Whoa.
because that's when it comes to autistic people and those on the spectrum, they're more sensitive than most of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it be textures, colors, light, sound, everything. So we have to be really mindful about these people. And so some of them are nonverbal. So the only way we can communicate with them, the way I'll do a consultation, is I will work with the parent, but we can also do it through kinesiology or muscle testing through proxy.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Because that way they don't have to talk. And they don't even have to be in the room.
Fascinating.
So we could do it that way. And then work with the parent on that too, to really get validation.
And do parents of autistic children call you to help them?
They can, yes.
They can. How do people get a hold of you?
I'm all over the website.
What's your website?
I'm Color Turners.
So Color Turners.
Right. And then I'm on all the social media sites, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook.
Can you find it on Color Turners?
Yeah, just type in Color Turners or Denise Turner.
Denise Turner?
Yes.
And then people can find you.
Absolutely.
And can you help people over the phone?
I can.
You've done it.
I've done it. We could do that. One easy way to do it is to use the phone.
Oh, to do FaceTime.
Right.
What a good idea.
It's a easy way to do it.
What a great idea. Okay, do teenagers who drive red cars really get more speeding tickets? Do they?
No, they don't.
No?
No. And no one, and in fact, that's a myth that has been passed down, a color urban legend that's been passed down generations after generations. And I can't find any actual documented proof proving that.
Huh.
So it's not just teenagers, but none of us can actually.
And what is a quick color fix to reduce stress?
Kind of depends on the situation. So let's say we're going to be on camera with a lot of lights, like this situation, right? Blue is a good color because it blue.
Well,
Exactly.
Tony's going like
Tony's
this.
like
Because
Tony's
the whole
pointing
room, you guys only see the CharVision signs, which are blue, but the whole room is painted blue.
Yeah, it does. It calms down. It calms us down. It slows down our heart rate. And then if you're a kind of person who needs to have calmness around you all the time, incorporate that into your environment.
In your book about color therapy with children, what's your favorite thing you wrote about? Or do you not have a favorite?
Gosh.
Or name one important one.
You know, I think I would say it's the story where I had a client who had an interior design project. They called me in to redo their master bedroom suite.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time she was talking about her teenage son who had grand mal seizures, but he had just done his own room. And I was just asking a lot of questions. Well, what's going on there? And so what happened was I said, can I peek in the room? Everything was almost black. The walls were like 90% black. The cabinetry was black.
Oh.
The bedding was black. Well, what happens with black, the color black, it absorbs all light. So it also absorbs all energy.
But it makes you look thinner.
Well, but this kid didn't need it. And so it was shutting down all the energy on him.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they couldn't even explain why he was going to the hospital for the medication. He was just having these seizures. So they kept piling up the medication. And I said, well, Mom, can I peek in here? Can we talk to this kid? And he came home and he was dressed all in black from head to toe.
Oh, goodness.
Right. And then they had the demonic posters on the walls. We already know. That negative energy that
brings the energy in, right?
You got it. So all of that dark energy was brought in. So I convinced him to lighten up the walls to a really light gray.
Mm-hmm.
Change the beddings out to more color. And he was a spiritual kid. He was already an empath anyway. So changed the headboard to a purple, which aligned with the upper chakras to help help with that skill set anyway, and really turned his life around.
That's amazing.
And within a few months, they did take him off
How
the
old
medication.
was he?
I think he was probably maybe 14 or 15.
Wow.
Right.
What was I reading here about vegetables? Can the color of fruits and vegetables be indicators of their healing powers?
Yes.
They can?
Because they have the color vibration. So when you consume those berries in the morning, it helps you.
Oh.
Okay, so when you're bringing in the blueberries and the red for the strawberries, you're bringing in those different vibrations.
What about chocolate ice cream?
I wish. I wish we could justify that.
But that's interesting. And then in apples, because they're red or green, but the inside's white.
Right.
I love having white blankets and white sheets.
Yes.
Why is that?
I don't know. I do too.
You do?
I do too. I think it's kind of a cleansing.
I almost feel like I'm being enveloped in the white light.
I like that myself.
You do?
I do. And white's a great color because it absorbs all light. It reflects all light.
Oh.
All colors.
White reflects all light. We got to remember this, you guys. What about gold?
Oh, gold's a good color.
It is.
It is a good color.
You don't think so?
Oh.
No. Wow. So gold does what? It's like yellow, but it's gold.
Right. Kind of depends on where it falls on the spectrum.
Oh, wait. What's this? Is it true that the color pink can make people weak?
Right.
Can it?
It can temporarily.
The color pink?
The color pink. The really soft pink, which they call Baker Miller pink. It's an actual paint paint color.
Oh.
Or sometimes I call it drunk tank pink. I
Oh.
didn't name those colors, but
Right.
that's what they call them. It will slow down the heart rate and calm people down temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
And then once their body acclimates to it, then they're pumped up again.
Interesting.
Well, think about that, the prison out in Arizona,
mm-hmm.
where everyone wears the pink underwear, the pink
Oh, yeah.
socks, and all of that.
I didn't know about it.
Right. I don't know. How do I know about it? I've not.
No.
been there.
I said I don't know about it. I
Right,
said
right,
I
right.
don't.
You're
I'm
not-
glad you don't.
You're
It's
flying
not
over
personal
it.
experience.
No,
for
I don't
you.
have those personal experiences.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is clear a color?
Is clear a color?
I don't know what. You know what I was
Oh,
just
yeah,
thinking? I was just thinking about
interesting.
water.
Water?
And like when I go swimming, like if the water's blue,
Right.
like the ocean is blue, but then it
Right.
gets different color blue, and like the lakes are blue sometimes and different colors. I don't know. I just wondered. Clear must not be a color.
Clear must not be a color. Maybe it's a finish.
See, it takes
Maybe it's a
an
finish.
interior designer to answer my
Maybe it's a
crazy
finish.
question.
Maybe it's the finish.
It's
Like
the
Could be
finish.
the sheen of the color.
Right. That's fascinating because then it enhances the color.
Right.
Like if you're on a beach and you get a rock and the rock is different colors, when you wet it,
Right.
it comes up more colorful and pretty.
Right.
Wow. So, can color help children do better in school?
Yes.
It can.
Yes.
How?
There are a lot of different tricks on that one. Like, for example, the multiplication tables. I don't know about you, but I had a hard time trying to keep those things organized.
I've talked about it twice today, how terrible I am with my checkbook. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to say anything else about it.
So what you can do if you have a child who's having difficulty trying to remember different things, you could have their multiplication, get some index cards of different colors and say, for example, the blue, you use a blue for the number 2s, green for the 3s, and so on. And it's less daunting just to go through those.
Oh, that makes
And
it
then
easier.
It makes it easier. And like remembering things like the states, the capitals, all those things that kids have to remember.
I'm glad I'm not a kid anymore.
too.
What they go through with school and what they have to learn and what they have to memorize but it's just so crazy though because telephones keep everyone's number. No one has to memorize their telephone numbers anymore.
And that's a problem.
I think it is a problem.
Right.
Did you know those places? There were art places. Color Me something. You probably don't know about
Where they
them.
do the plates, they paint.
Yeah,
the
they paint
ceramics.
plates,
I've
yeah.
never done that, but it looks like a fun thing.
Yeah,
to do.
I did that once. How does artificial and natural lighting affect our health?
Well, we've known for a while that natural lighting is always the best, right? Fluorescent lighting, and there's a lot of document. It's like we have all these different kinds of lighting.
Tony just wants to make sure we look good today.
Has all our great lighting all around us. Where was it going with this? A fluorescent lighting. There's so much documentation showing that it's not all that healthy for our bodies. But
Wait, what fluorescent lighting?
Fluorescent
Really?
lighting, and it has like that slight buzzing sound.
Yeah, I don't like that buzzing sound.
Right, that affects a lot of people, especially the really sensitive people like yourself, and people on the autistic spectrum, ADD, ADHD. So those are phasing out anyway. But
Yeah, they almost sound like those mosquito buzzers that kill mosquitoes.
Right. And our poor kids are like so sensitive. It's just not healthy for them. But then the LEDs, we're not quite sure what the long-term side effects or health effects on those are.
What is it called when people need the sun and they can't be in the sun? I mean, they need to be in the sun. They're not good in winter.
Oh, a seasonal affect disorder, SADS.
Yeah.
Right. So they use color therapy for that.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
You guys, you can use color therapy for your seasonal what?
Seasonal affect disorder, SADS.
Yeah, because I know people that have to have that light in their room, or they want to go to Florida or California, they like they can't deal with darkness,
Right.
or like if it's dreary out.
Sure.
Do you have that problem?
I live in California. I don't know.
Hmm.
We don't have that problem here,
You
do
know
we?
what? I don't think, touch wood, I have that problem because I've lived in Michigan and I live here, and sometimes I like it when there's a day with some clouds or some rain,
It's a novelty.
right?
Right.
But yeah, so the seasonal. So what colors would be good for seasonal?
The warmer colors typically,
What
like on the warmer spectrum.
like brown or
Browns could work for them, but everyone's
Or
an individual.
rust? Is that warm? No.
It could be. It could be. It just kind of depends on the person. The clearer the colors are, the more powerful they are.
So this is what's so great about you, Denise. You're not a one size fits all.
No, color therapy isn't either.
Yeah, I like that about you because you need to work with the individual to know what's best for their personalities. Now, what if a husband and a wife are totally different?
And they always are.
What do you do?
Well, you do complementary colors because they're complementing each other.
Oh,
Okay. So if you wanted to be safe, you could do think of the colors on the opposite of the spectrum, the color or the color wheel.
right.
You could do for example, complementary color would be in a red and a green. It doesn't have to be a Christmas palette,
Right.
but it can be in variations of that.
Wait, if you mix red and green, what color is that?
Oh no, these are two separate
two
colors.
separate-
Oh, you're
but-
gonna have a
But
little
if you
muddy
mix it, what is that?
you can end
Brown?
up with some mud, some brown.
Yeah, brown. Okay. Oh, can color therapy help reduce headaches?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, but there might be some other physical things going on with that individual. Yes, it can.
If a parent recently redecorated their autistic child's bedroom, but he or she doesn't like it, could the wrong colors be causing this behavior?
Yes, it could be.
Did that happen to you? Is that why you wrote that?
It can happen. Yes.
Yeah.
Because the parents know their child best. Typically, when it comes to autistic children, and there's I can't do a blanket statement. The cooler colors are a little safer.
Okay.
The blues and the greens and that spectrum. Minimal amounts of bright pops of reds and
Right.
yellows. Minimal for them, and they're bedding to keep it calm. And each one of them has, everyone has their own favorite color.
When we started out in this interview, I talked about chakras.
Right.
And you work with chakras as well, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I
And
love your CD.
You listen to my CD?
I have your CD, yes.
She's the one that bought it.
Oh, of course I would buy it.
Thank you. You like it.
I do.
Well, it was technically written by it was composed by an energy healer who measured it with a scale machine, which is an electromagnetic energy machine,
Right.
on the de-stress cycle. Wow. So each one of our chakras resonates with a musical note and a color. But
Yes.
when every time I'd go to this guy, I could have 10 hours sleep, but every time I go, he'd put the thing around my wrists and my ankles and whatever, and I would fall asleep. I said, "What is this?" He says, "It's a de-stress cycle." I said, "Can you compose music to help people de-stress?" And that's what that's really based on. I don't even know if I've told people that.
No, that's huge. People are so stressed out right now. Are you still selling those things?
Yeah, you can go to iTunes or CD Baby. It's called Chakra Therapy with Char
Awesome.
Margolis. But thank you so much for the plug. You're
I
so
forgot
sweet.
about that. I forgot it. I have it in my pile. Yes.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness, that makes me so happy. Well, you're just such a delight. But I know that there are people. Are there people wanting readings?
Oh, yeah.
Are the phones going? Well, Denise Turner, how do people can get a hold of you by, what's your website?
Colorturners.com.
Colorturners.com. You are delightful, lovely, and every bit of what I would have expected from Donna Johansson. Thank you so much for being here. You're
Char,
just so
for having
dear.
me. Thank you.
And I'm so glad your son's doing well.
Oh, he's awesome.
And you guys, you got to call this lady. You can't really say what you charge, but you can.
Right.
They can call you, and you can figure out because everybody's different.
And we're doing pre-book orders too.
Book
With the book.
Yeah, just let's talk about. So it's color therapy for kids. Go to Denise Turner's website and get color therapy for kids, you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to be
Char.
right. Oh, it's so my pleasure. We're going to be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to talk to dead people.
Hey, everybody. You probably think I only do individual readings, but sometimes I get a message for everybody. And I wrote a poem that was channeled through me, and I'd like to read it to you. It's called Until We Meet Again by Char Margolis, a message from heaven. My work is done. It's time to leave. Know that I am also missing you as you grieve. I completed my karma on the earth, and now it is time for my rebirth. I'm flying with eagles and dancing on stars. Please know that I haven't gone far. The love we have will carry us through until the day I am again with you. What an amazing journey this passing over can be. I am in good company. I know you hurt, but please trust me. Our journey together is for eternity. So until the day our souls reunite, stay peaceful and well, and use your spirit's sight. I will bring you signs from up above, a butterfly, a bird, my sign of love. Don't worry about me. I'm in good hands. Stay strong, stay positive, and continue to pray. When it is your natural day to graduate from the earth, look for me in the bright white light. We have completed our purpose, and all will be right. This is handmade. It's signed by me. It's an affordable gift for any occasion. Just go to char.net and click on store. Thank you. Hi, everybody. It's Char. Well, many of you have asked if I teach psychic intuition, and I do. Everybody has a sixth sense. Everybody has an ability to prevent problems and attain goals in their lives. And I'd love to teach you. Just go to char.net, CHARNET, and join one of my classes. And call Nikki, and she'll help you out. Remember, intuition will take you places logic never could.
I'm talking to the dead. I tell you what they said. Okay, who's my first caller? I know. Just joking, you guys. Dead people are people, too. Hi.
Hi.
I can't hear it. I'm so sorry, Tony.
Hi. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. It's just that we need to have the speaker up, and it's not your fault. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Are you ready? Just be open about everybody, living and deceased, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, so have I read for you before?
Real briefly.
Okay, I'm getting a J.
I think I was surprised that the call came through. And
well, that's good because they're
awkward.
all lit up. But I'm getting a J or G person. Do you have a J initial person connected with you?
I have a J.
Are they deceased?
Yeah.
And is it a male J?
The only J I would know would be a male, yes.
Is he spelled J-O? Or like John or Joseph?
Well, Johnny.
Johnny. Is that your brother? Who is that? Your uncle? Who is that?
It'd be my uncle.
Your uncle. Okay. For some reason, he's around you. And also, was there anyone around your family that had a lot of animals or a farm?
My grandparents had a farm, and I've always had animals.
Okay. Who had a farm?
My grandparents were my uncle. Yeah,
Okay.
lived on too.
Was Johnny connected to the farm?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like all those people are around you.
Okay.
And did you have? Is there another man who crossed over? Oh, is there an R or B person who crossed over, or R or D?
No.
Or is there
my grandfather has an odd name, though. It starts with an A.
Was it
but
AR or AD?
A-L?
Oh, AL. No,
Like
I don't
almond?
think so. I don't think so. So
That's
I
a very
don't
odd
know
name.
necessarily that I'm getting it right. But who's the male? Do you have a male around you living that's an R or D or R or B?
My husband's name is
That's who I'm
R.
going to. This is who I'm going to. Does he start with an R or B? Or
That starts with an R.
is it R-O?
It is.
Like Robert or Ronald or Roy?
There you go. Bingo, Roy.
I feel like they're trying to say something about him.
Oh,
Has he had any kind of health issue, or is he ignoring a health issue?
not that we know of. He's a very health conscious person.
Okay.
But
I'm not sure why I'm getting this the way it's coming to me, but if there's anything that's out of the that's unusual about him not feeling 100% or not feeling right, is his thyroid okay?
well, as far as we know, we've never had any, we have to, do our annual exam. We haven't done that yet.
Okay,
but nothing has ever come up in the past to really
I'm not worried,
concern,
I'm not worried, but I just want to make sure that everything that goes on about health, that he's on top of it. You're going to nip something in the bud, and I'm not sure what it is.
Okay. He has lost a lot of weight, so maybe something with that, yeah.
Wait, he lost a lot of weight?
Well, he works really, really hard, and we're vegans now, and so he doesn't eat a lot of calories, so it makes sense for him to have lost weight, at least logically in our minds.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to scare
maybe,
you.
Yeah, maybe there's something with the thyroid there or something.
This is not about scaring you, and it may not be thyroid. I'm not sure. All I know is that make sure that he has his blood panel worked on. Blood. Maybe it's about diet. Maybe it's about, I don't know. Just make sure he has his blood panel worked on. And I feel like it's something that's controllable. It's not anything crazy.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you so much for calling.
Okay. Thank you very much. Is there anything you can tell me about animals that would really relieve a lot of my
you mean animals that crossed over?
Yeah.
Was there a B or S? A B or S or S or C?
I had a cat named Smokey.
Smokey, maybe.
But
that could
recently
be the
I
S.
had a different one started with L.
I swear to God, the next thing
heartbreaking.
was going to be an L. Yeah, don't feed me information. But I just don't, it's not Lulu or, I
Very
don't know.
close.
I don't know the name, but I feel like you've got a lot of animals around you, and I picked up on that. So I feel like they're all in a safe, protected energy around you. But animals are, go to an animal heaven, and they're all protected. It's the people that don't always go to the good neighborhoods.
But the animals always go to the good neighborhoods?
Yeah. I feel like your animals are good. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah. Thank you so much.
We're so lucky.
Yeah.
Take good care of yourself, honey. Thank you.
Thank you, Char. I appreciate
Bye-bye.
that.
My pleasure. Bye-bye. Okay, who's next? Hi. Hello? Hello? Hi, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
I'm getting somebody that's an M, an initial M. Is there a Mike or a Mary or an M connected to you?
Yes, there is a Mike.
Who is Mike your son, or who is that?
No, Mike was an uncle.
He was your uncle. Okay, I think his energy is around you. And also I see a J or G person.
Okay. Yes.
Is there a man?
Yes, both letters.
Pardon?
A J and a G.
Both deceased?
Yes.
Is there like a Joseph or John?
A John?
And the G, is it a George?
No.
Or a G with an N in it? N or R?
Almost an R, yeah. Gerard?
Gerard. Okay. Are these two people family to you?
Yes.
Was one a husband or brother? Or father?
No.
Wasn't
John was an uncle,
uncle?
and Gerard was a cousin.
Okay. I kind of feel like they're around you, but who's the female with an M or A?
There are a lot of them. There was an A.
Is there an
knew
Ann?
her.
Was there an Ann or Anna?
Yes, Anna.
Anna, I feel her around. And also, is there an M though? Like a Mary or Margaret or?
Yes, a Margaret.
Yeah, you've got a lot of people around you. Have you been concerned about your health?
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, I feel they're saying that you're okay, but you've got a lot of people surrounding you and loving you and watching out for you. Have you had any issues with your foot or your leg or your knee?
Yes, legs.
Your legs but you can walk on them, right?
Yes.
What are you doing any kind of therapy for your legs? I'm not allowed to give out medical advice, but I feel like you need to do like either massage or physical therapy or something to help build the circulation in your legs.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's good. Did you lose a husband?
Not to death, no.
Did you divorce him?
Yes.
Is he deceased?
No.
He's still living. Did he try to go back to you or want to go back?
Not that I know of.
I have a feeling the husband that left you has regrets. He'll never admit it.
That's probably true.
He'll never admit it. Who's Tom or
That was him.
Tom? Yeah.
Yes.
He'll never admit it, but he's got regrets. Anyway, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you very much, Char. I've enjoyed you for many years. It's really great to talk to you. Thank you.
You're so kind. It's my privilege to talk to you. I feel like you need more joy around you. You need to go start having some fun, doing more fun things.
Okay, I'll work on that. Thank you so much.
Work on it. Go to the movies. Go play miniature golf. Go do something fun.
Okay.
Okay. God bless you. Thank you so much for helping me help others. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Yep. Hi. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Good. How are you? Yes, I can.
Okay. You can. Okay. I see an S or C. Is there an S or C person connected with you, first or last name S or C? Or K?
Yes.
Is it S or C?
C.
Is that a first name or last name?
Last name.
Okay. Is that your maiden name or your last name or?
My mother's maiden name.
Your mother's maiden name. Is your mom deceased?
Yes.
I feel like she's with a bunch of people whose last name is a C.
Yes.
And also there's an M or A. Is that your mom, an A or an M, or your grandma?
Yes, my grandmother.
She was an M or an A?
An M.
M-A? M-A?
Yes.
R?
Yes.
Like Marie or
Yes.
Mary?
Margaret.
Margaret. Okay, M-A-R. Yeah, she's with her mom. She's with a bunch of other people with the C last name. And somebody's singing.
Okay.
Was there a church or a or was there
No, my mother she liked to sing.
Your mom liked to sing. She's singing. She's or
Yes.
It's either a flowered
Yes.
dress or a flowered apron.
Yes.
And did you used to get upset with her for singing?
Well, yeah, because she used to like to sing opera and listen to opera.
Yeah, she's laughing about it. Because she, who knows? Maybe in a past life she was an operatic singer, and so
Maybe she was.
maybe she's
yeah.
a legend in her own mind, thinking that she sounds like the people on the radio.
Yes.
That's really
Oh, my.
funny. She's laughing about it. So you have something to look forward to. Not that you're going anywhere, but when you cross over, she'll be there. You'll know her because she'll be singing in the white light.
Oh, great.
She's very. I like your mom. She's fun.
No, thank you.
Yeah, she's a fun.
Do you
Yeah. Do I what? A male? Are you talking? Did you want to see a male?
a female? My cousin
Oh.
just passed less than a month ago.
Okay. I didn't give you her initial though,
No.
and it's not the same as anyone else. It's not the same.
Right.
Is there an L?
Yes.
What is it? EL or AL or?
It starts with L.
It starts with L. Is it L with an N in it or an R? Or an S? Or
No.
S?
No.
Or C?
No.
But it starts with L. There's not a C in it though, but it starts with L.
No, it's an odd name. It's an odd name.
Okay. I may not know the exact name, but I feel like she's definitely, they're all greeting her to help her acclimate to the other side. Because when you
No.
said, did you get my cousin, and I got the L initial right away, I might not know the whole name,
Yeah.
but I feel like
Yeah.
that's their way of connecting.
Oh, that's great. That's
yeah,
so great.
I'm so
Thank
sorry
you so
that
much.
you lost your friend.
Oh, thank you.
It's never easy for us. It's happy for
No, it
them
isn't.
most of the time, but it's never easy for us. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
God bless.
God bless you too, honey. I have the nicest people who listen to CharVision, and if it weren't for Tony Sweet right here, I wouldn't have CharVision. So thank you, Tony, so much for everything. I want to thank Nikki Smith in Michigan for helping me out always, every day, every second. And Titi Nini, that's Sonny's Titi Nini, and she misses him and he misses her. And I especially want to thank all of you for listening and calling in. And you know what? I'm going to be back this coming Friday with a live show and take live callers. And so I hope you'll listen, and you can always have your friends go to char.net, char.net, if you want to listen to some of the older shows, or you can go to UBN, or you can, or if you want a private reading, call up Nikki. She's booking readings now, or group readings, whatever you want. I'm at your service. Okay, take good care, everybody. God bless you. Have a great week. Bye-bye.